You do not want me to call the cops. I will leave.
I'll call the cops.
Good luck. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it right now.
Okay.
Do it.
These are Amber's and Johnny's voices, and when Amber threatens to call the cops, Johnny says he could actually do with police help at this point. But all Amber does is continue to taunt him, yelling at him and telling him to go ahead and call the cops if he wants her to leave. The way she said, "You don't want me to call the cops," she was mocking him, knowing real well that since she'd already filed a restraining order on Johnny, and there was a written document of the domestic abuse she had accused him of, if the cops came, they would automatically assume Johnny was the bad guy.
You know, but I had to watch your fucking...
be like...
I had to watch your fucking direct and you trying to like...
You're a joke.
Spew out this fuck...
Throughout the entire conversation, Johnny seems frustrated and sad. She is taunting him, laughing at him, not allowing him to talk. And knowing Johnny's biggest nightmare was the taunting, she just kept mocking him.
There was quite a lot of verbal abuse. There was quite a lot of name calling and bullying, you know, making fun of.
Johnny's mother used to taunt him and mock him as a kid, calling him names like lazy eye, and this affected Johnny's outlook of the world and of himself. He got into drinking at a young age because of his mother, and now getting married to Amber, whose habits gradually became just like his mother's, pushed Johnny off the edge, and he went straight into full-blown drug use. On the video, she is heard clearly taunting Johnny on the fact that he's old and she is in her 20s. Amber has been known to keep mentioning the fact that Johnny is an old haggard man and that she was a young girl married to him. She makes it sound like she's doing Johnny a favor by staying by him, by getting married to him. She keeps mocking him and calling him the sensei of cinema.
Movies, you did it all right, sensei, fucking master of fucking cinema. God, if ever I could be so perfect.
No, I did
But
what you did,
since
but
you
I
did
can't
all
find...
that shit, thanks for helping me.
Which I have to admit is true. Johnny has an amazing discography of film. Anyway, she just seems jealous of that fact and keeps repeating calling him that, asking him to teach her how to be good in movies and how to not make any mistakes in her 20s since Johnny's been around for long enough.
That would be, like, embarrassing. If only I was with someone in their 50s that could point that out to me. Imagine, Mike, you're right, when you play a non-sexualized object. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
She asks him why she would want to be with an old haggard.
I want nothing to
You,
do with
I
it.
don't want anything to fucking do with you. You don't want fucking something to do with you. You think I want that fucking old-ass fucking piece of shit?
Ah.
Fuck you. You're a fucking joke, man.
Then why exactly did she marry him? Did she think her life could be like in the movies where you marry an old man who dies and you inherit his fortune? Well, she should have looked for someone else if that's what she had planned, even though Johnny used drugs and consumed a lot of alcohol. He was nowhere planning to die anytime soon. Bad for you, Amber.
No, I did
But
what you
since
did, but I
you
can't
did all
find...
that shit, thanks for helping me with my thing that you got me in trouble with. Thanks. Let me take the rap for that.
She's the one recording this conversation, trying to get something out of Johnny, but she doesn't even let him speak. If she had wanted to get something out of him, she should at least have given him an opportunity to speak. But each time he goes to speak, she chimes in, laughing or taunting him, and it's really annoying when you listen to it. But Johnny seems so used to it. It's like it's something that has happened so much that he just doesn't have any strength left to deal with it. The sadness in his voice is a clear indication that he knew he had made a mistake with Amber, loving her when he had not known her, not her pretend camera self, but her manipulative and toxic self. During one of Amber's shows, she had mentioned that she was from Texas and that she could use a gun.
I grew up, in Texas, riding horses and...
Oh, really? Not a big ballet community out there in Texas?
No, not so much. Shooting guns, yes, but ballet, no.
From this information, we get the fact that Amber is a strong woman, not the weak woman she has been pretending to be in court, crying without shedding any tears. In this audio, we get the chance of hearing her true self, and I have to say it's nothing like the meek, shy and weak girl she has been portraying so far. Here she's a strong woman who clearly has control of the situation and is busy destroying Johnny's self-esteem. She calls him profanities a number of times, sometimes repeating them over and over. This insane shouting woman, this is the real Amber.
Am I joking the industry?
I don't care. Obviously, I wouldn't be with you.
The one thing.
Or else I wouldn't be with you. That's
Here she distinctively mentions that she would not have married Johnny if he was not famous. When Johnny asks if he's doing okay in the film industry, Amber answers of course he was. Why else would she have been married to him? She was jealous of his career and wanted it for herself, but since that was impossible to get, she got married to him to ride his fame. But the problem is that people noticed and rumors started spreading that Amber had married Depp for the money, the fame, and the connection. When she realized she'd been busted out by the public, she decided to leave the marriage in a conventional way, where she would still maintain her fame and also get money from him. And that's how she came up with her divorce plan. From all the pictures she's randomly taken of Johnny in weird situations, it's a clear indication that she had planned the divorce for some time now, and she had planned to blame him for domestic violence. She knew no one was going to believe that the generous Johnny they knew could hit a woman, so she based her allegation on his drug abuse problem. When the issue didn't blow up as she had hoped it would, she decided to add sexual violence allegation, and that seemed to do the trick. While some people still believed that she was lying, she shut them up by claiming to have donated the $7 million to charity. What she had not planned for was for Depp to retaliate her ambitions and take her to court for destroying his name. She had believed he would stay quiet and not speak up for himself, just like when they were married, when he took all her abuse without fighting back. But that's what Johnny had been doing for years. He had silently allowed Amber to manipulate and abuse him, but now that her accusations ruined him and his family, he's decided he wanted the world to know the truth and sued Amber for defamation. Remember that time in a show where Amber was riding the wave of a philanthropic divorced woman who is a survived victim of sexual violence?
People were saying this is all about the money, but then you did something that twisted that whole argument. What did you do with that money?
$7 million in total was donated to, I split it between the ACLU and Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
Turns out she only pledged that money and didn't even give a cent to any charity.
So as of today, you have not donated, paid $7 million of your divorce settlement to charity, right?
I have not been able to fulfill those obligations yet.
She even had Elon Musk pay off some of that money so that she would be able to personally use some of her divorce money. Apart from all the obscenities she's been hurling left and right in this video.
You're a movie on your fucking plane, and then you let your fucking wife take all the shit for it. Thanks. Oh, just like the homewrecker shit that you never fucking fight.
Get out of my fucking life.
You're a coward. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Don't.
And you fucking go suck my fucking dick.
We can clearly hear her say that. She is the one that had gone with Depp to the press release and tour of his movie, but the tabloids had given credit to Johnny's ex-wife and not her. She must have been jealous of Vanessa for taking her glory, something that Amber leaves for. She also stated that when people had started calling her a homewrecker, Johnny had never defended her or told the tabloids it wasn't true. But honestly speaking, before she got into the relationship, she knew she was going to meet all these rumors about her. Why wasn't she prepared for that? Obviously, people would think that a young woman being with an older man who has kids and money is either a gold digger or a homewrecker, but for Amber's case, she was both.
I got an idea. How about you sell more of your journals? You don't want to sell out or anything. Let's sell you journals. Oh, wait. Hey, you're not watching.
Honestly speaking, this woman sounds insane. She sounds like she's very high on something, or maybe not, because Amber has denied a number of times that she doesn't use drugs and alcohol, so this is just Amber. Sober, she's taunting him and telling him to go write what happened to him in his journals and then sell the journals. It's pretty clear that she knows that she put him through enough crap that can be sellable if Johnny decides to sell his journals. Johnny politely tells her to get out of his life, because she has literally crossed the line with him. She even asks him to write a book about their life together, as if it would be fun for her to read the book of her victim explaining how she used to abuse him. This audio proves beyond doubt that Amber is sick upstairs and she needs help. Johnny has already suffered enough from her toxic existence, and he should just find his own peace of mind. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.